Okay, good afternoon students. Today I discuss about the eccentricity method of parabola diagram. Okay, so this is a question. Construct a parabola with the distance of the focus from the directrix as 50 mm, and then eccentricity of parabola is equal to 1 is also given in the problem, and also draw the normal and tangent to the curve at a point 40 mm from the directrix. Okay, this is the question. Okay, first we can write the given data. Okay, the given object is parabola and the distance of focus from the directrix is 50 mm. So CF is the distance of focus from the directrix. CF is 50 mm is given in the question, and then the normal and tangent to the curve at a point 40 mm from the directrix. So tangent and normal distance from the directrix is 40 mm. Okay, and then the eccentricity ratio is equal to 1. So E is equal to 1. Okay, so first initially we can find out the vertex of the parabola. So the eccentricity E equal to the distance of vertex to focus by vertex to directrix VC. This is the formula. This is the eccentricity ratio formula, and then the eccentricity of parabola is equal to 1. So VF by VC is equal to 1. So VF is equal to VC. So CF is nothing but VF plus VC. So VF 25 is equal to 20. Okay. So the distance of vertex to focus is 25 mm, and then the distance of vertex to directrix is equal to 25 mm. So now we can find out the vertex. So now we can start the diagram. So first we can draw the directrix. Okay, directrix is nothing but it is a base of the cone, and then it is a vertical line. It has no measurement. You can draw up to some possible distance. Okay, this is the vertex. This is the directrix. This is directrix. So A, B can represent this horizontal line, this vertical line. Okay, initially first we can draw the vertical line. This vertical line AB is the directrix line, and then from the center of this directrix line we can draw the horizontal line. This horizontal line is nothing but it is the axis line. This horizontal line, this is the axis line. We can represent with C and D point. Okay, so the distance between directrix to focus C to F is 50 mm is given in the question. So C to F, with the help of the scale you can make a point of from the distance directrix C to F. The distance is 50 mm. Okay, and then we can make a point of vertex. The vertex V to F or V to C is equal to 25 mm. So C to V, this point you can make point of 25 mm from the point C. C to V, this distance is 25 mm. And the next step is VF is equal to VE. So at the point of V you can draw a perpendicular line. Okay, next the VF is equal to VE. With the same distance we can draw perpendicular. So and then next step is we can join C to E. You can join the point C to E and then extend it up to some distance. And then extend it up to some distance. Okay, and the next step is from the point V. From the point V, we can divide this line, this axis line into some equidistance. So I take 10 mm distance from the each division. With the help of scale we can measure it 10 mm, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So from these I make a point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points. So from the point 1 I can draw a vertical line. That vertical line must touch this inclined line, this vertical line. So above axis line and then as well as below axis line also we can draw a vertical line up to some distance. From point 2 also we can draw a vertical line from above axis and then below axis also. From the point 3 also we can draw a vertical line above the axis and then below the axis. From the point 4 also we can draw a vertical line above the axis and then below the axis. From the point 5 also. From the point 5 can draw a vertical line above the axis and then below the axis. Above the axis. Okay, and the next step is you make a point where this vertical line is intersected on that inclined line. You make a point it as 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, and then 5 dash. Okay, and the next step is you can take your compass and then take a radius of 1 to 1 dash. Okay, 1 to 1 dash as a radius and then F as a center. F as a center to cut the 1 dash line above the axis line and then below the axis line also. Okay, so F as a center, take the radius of 1 dash as a radius. Okay, F as a center to cut the above the axis line 1 dash line, below the axis line of 1 dash. Okay, the same procedure can be repeated up to these 5 points. Okay, so take the radius of 2 dash as a radius and then F as a center, and then cut the 2 dash line above the axis line and then below the axis line. Okay, and then next you can take the radius of 3 dash, that vertical line as a radius in your compass and then save F as a center to cut the 3 dash line above the axis line and then below the axis line. And then same. Next step is 4 dash, this vertical line. You can take a radius in your compass and then say F as a center to cut the 4 dash vertical line above the axis line and then as well as below the axis line. Next step is you can take a 5 dash, that vertical line as a radius in your compass and then F as a center to cut the 5 dash line above the axis line as well as below the axis line. Okay, and then where this arcs and then vertical line is intersected, you make a point it as P1, P2, P3, P4, P5 as well as below also. Where the arcs and the line is intersected, you make a point as P1 dash, P2, and then you can extend this line, this vertical line. You can erase the extended line also. P3 dash, P4 dash, P5 dash. Okay, finally you can join all these points, you can get a parabola shape. And then these construction lines can be used only the 2H pencil. And then next this curve, this parabola curve, this must should be thick. So finally you can join all these points, you can get a parabola shape. From the vertex 2 you can join all these points. First initially you can draw a thin line and then finally you can draw a thick line. initially I draw by thin line, so I get a perfect shape of parabola. That's why I thickened this parabola curve. Okay, this is the parabola, eccentricity method of parabola. And then in that question, they can ask the normal and tangent also we can draw. Okay, so the distance from the directrix 40 mm is given in the question. Okay, so the tangent and normal distance from the directrix is 40 mm. So this is the directrix. AB is the directrix from AB to the parabola curve. Okay, is 40 mm. 40 mm. So with the help of scale, you can make a point of 40 mm where it touches on the curve. Okay, just you can make a point it as M. Make a point it as M. Okay, the distance between directrix to the curve point, okay, is 40 mm. That 40 mm dimensions where it intersects that curve, you make a point it as M. Okay, and the next step is you can join your points M to F. Okay, M to F, you can join a line. And then next you can draw a perpendicular line of MF line. Okay, MF line. So you can place a protractor like this and then make a point of 90 degree. Otherwise you can use a drafter scalars. So that 90 degree line is must and should intersect the directrix. Okay, where this 90 degrees line, that perpendicular line is intersected, you make a point it as T. This is the starting point of tangent. Okay, and then from this point, now I can draw the tangent. From this point T to, we can join a point M. This is the tangent. From the point T to M, you can draw a tangent. This tangent line is also must and should be thick, so better to use the HB pencil. Okay, so next we can draw the tangent also. Tangent is nothing but it is a perpendicular line of normal is nothing but it is a perpendicular line of tangent. Okay, so from the point of M, you can draw a perpendicular line of this tangent line, T line. Okay, so from this point M, we can draw a perpendicular line by using the protractor. Okay, this is the perpendicular line is 90 degree between 90 degree. So this is N. This tangent line don't have any dimensions, you can draw to some distance. Okay, so this is the procedure to draw the tangent and normal. So finally, we can represent the dimensions. Okay, what the dimensions are given in the question. So the dimensions can be represented in the diagram. Okay, so the distance between focus from the directrix as 50 mm. So we can represent these dimensions. F. Okay, so this dimensions is 50 mm. It's given in the question. So we can represent the dimensions. 50 mm. And then next, tangent and normal distance from the directrix is also given in the question is 40 mm. So we can represent the dimensions also. 40 mm. Okay, so this is the eccentricity